Hey, what's up, Scorpio? Thank you so much for checking out my channel here, Reflexive Moon Tarot. My name is Sarah, and I'm doing your reading for the new moon happening in Leo. So, we are going to start off and set the tone with Oracle. Then we will move on to a tarot reading and conclude with affirmations. All right, let's get started here. So the new moon in Scorpio it's a really great time, I think, to reset your practice of any kind of self-expression, really. It's a really great time to revamp or amp up your confidence and leadership, because those are all traits that are characteristic of Leos. And it's a really great time to, get into the groove of being more joyful, more playful, allowing those things to, guide you through the next month. It's a new month, right? New month, new moon, new you. That's what I always say. It's super lunar. Okay. We have, show the world the real you. Hope that's a good thing. Full moon in Aquarius. Oh, and we pulled two more. I was only trying for one. Oh my gosh. Check this out. We have new moon in Leo and full moon in Leo. This, I feel like, this never happens, okay, Scorpio? Leo moons. So there is something that is going to be real for you from now, like from the new moon hitting Leo in Leo, maybe to the next Leo moon. Or it could just be that we are in the sun, in Leo season. The sun is in Leo right now. People really are keen on the 888 portal. Or you just may want to find out when the next full moon in Leo is, and like that time span is going to be significant for you in terms of authenticating your confidence and not letting your pride get in the way. All right, so we have this is a huge theme here. Show the world you, the real you. Confidence is your key to success, and don't let pride get in your way. So Scorpio, are you struggling with your insecurities? Are you being honest with yourself about the fact that you are insecure, maybe? Or maybe you just you hide it so well even from yourself. I really think that it's important to really be honest with yourself about, I think it's important for anybody, not just you, to be honest with themselves about liabilities and defects within your character. Not that you're defective permanently, but just there might be some room for improvement. And it's not to say that you are terrible, because I'm not getting that at all. What I'm getting is that maybe there's just some like deeply rooted negative core belief that you have not come to terms with, or that hasn't revealed itself entirely for you. So what is that? What is that? And what is the best way for you to explore that? That's what I gather. The best way to explore is maybe with people that you hold near and dear to your heart. Family and friends, people that are your day ones, people that you've known for a long time. And if that is not, like, if those folks are not people that you access regularly or have access to anymore for any type of reason, it's just like, it's that type of vibe. Like, if you're gonna be finding someone or something that works for you to do this, to help show the world the real you, like, it has to be done comfortably. 100%. Done comfortably and done in a way where you feel like you're surrounded by people that people that are your tribe, people that are your chosen family, the people that you're connected to on a soulful level, I would say. This is something that you seek, maybe. You just want somebody that feels like they've been around for a long time, or they just vibe with you. It's like maybe you're from the same era. Like you all grew up in the 80s or the 90s or the O's. All right, so the King of Swords reversed is the person who is like cock blocking you. So how can we deal with that? That's a great question. This person is okay, so I would say that this person might not be fully cock blocking you, but there is somebody that you maybe want to, or you used to feel like they were your oldest friend, like your home slice from back in the day. And now you realize that that is not the case, or now they are just not in a place where that interaction or that level of connection is happening anymore. So that really blows. I would say that, you know, they could be like, the King of Swords is the king of manipulation and the king of narcissism, 100%. So this person, if this is aspects within yourself that you need to address, that's what this person is revealing to you. Like, why are you attracted to this, and in what ways are you off, like, significantly, when it comes to thinking that, you know, an individual feels like you still have their back, or, you know, maybe you just feel like that about them, like, you know, that they don't have your back anymore, or there's just something about them that is triggering something within you. But let's get more into this, because I feel like I need more. There's a lot that comes through with this King of Swords and Six of Cups. King of Swords reversed. This person could be an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. Now, the universe is telling you that, you know, celebrating your home and your household is kind of your strength right now, or is revealing to you that that's what you should be appreciating. And maybe that's just what you're doing right now. Like, maybe your home is, you know, it's shifting, or, you know, there's just some type of something that you can acknowledge about your space. So what, I mean, that's a really awesome thing. Like, that's a great, I feel like, you know, despite dealing with this very manipulative person, or mentally weak person, like, not mentally weak, that sounds terrible. It's just, I mean, you know, people who are liars, and like pathological liars, or people that are just so obsessed with saving face and how they look, like just classic narcissism, more worried about, you know, their appearance than about actually being present to a situation. Maybe that's what's going on with, you know, this feeling of nostalgia that you're chasing and looking for. It's that it's not as real as you think it is. However, at the same time, you got it going on when it comes to your space. Work, on the other hand, is a little bit tricky. Subconsciously, like, I feel like you're not giving subconsciously, I would say that you question your skill set. And subconsciously, maybe you don't really like what it is that you're doing. You may also not really be happy with people that you're working with. maybe you're just kind of at a block where you are feeling, or it's like subconsciously this is kind of brewing in the back of your mind, that you don't know how to grow your skill set anymore. Like maybe you require like some type of training or connecting with, any kind of workshops or accredited institution to build further. Or you could just have some type of toxic connection with your network. That's funny. Don't we all? Like, in a perfect world. Now we have, what do we got here? The Four of Pentacles. In our past, we were really sort of trying to hold on to our pennies. Maybe we were struggling a little bit to take risks. Maybe we were also experiencing this type of hoarding energy because of people sucking your energy. This is also like a lack mentality, poverty mindset. So before, maybe you were just really afraid of being in debt. So you were just really holding on to everything, when in actuality, you weren't allowing your finances to grow. This could also be that in your past, you were just really struggling to grow and expand your mind into a place of like just building wealth beyond your comprehension, or building like anything beyond your comprehension, right? Like some people, they really can't see past what it is that they're at, like wherever it is that they're at. They just don't see it. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups. So you're going to be doing some celebrating in the near future. Probably an extension of this home. Being around loved ones. Now this King of Swords, like, they could also just, okay, so they could either be somebody that is a thorn in your side, or, they just have issues. Because like any court card that's reversed, it's the negative attributes. That doesn't mean that they're bad people out to get everybody else. That is not always the case. Sometimes it's just somebody who's struggling to deal with the fact that, for example, say a King of Swords, someone who's like really brilliant, like the most brilliant person in the room, literally. And they're able to teach everybody something. There's no situation where a group of people can walk away from this individual and not learn something. That's how brilliant they are. It's not like anything extravagant. It's just that there's always a takeaway from the King of Swords upright. That person is destined to teach people, or to like at least teach people in a way, or be, when, their presence is always a catalyst for seeing something new or something different or something in a different way. That's what is so wonderful about all of the air sign court cards. Most like and mostly the King. So, maybe you are just missing that from them. But in the near future, or this is some type of loss. Maybe you just feel like you've lost that connection with them. Like it just isn't there anymore for you. And, it is what it is. That's, if you want it to be there, it's maybe possible if you're willing to make an effort. If not, then I would say either way, you're going to be enjoying yourself in a minute. It's just you're going to be it's going to be more of a me party for you always. So if that's what you're into, if that satisfies you, then that's good. Now, what I love about me parties is like it is just all about like you can't get any happier than that. So happy that you're good with how happy you are. And that nothing can really interrupt that, and that it's sustainable for the most part. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so your attitude is, so you have the ability, like you can be mean sometimes. You can be mean. And maybe that's why this King of Swords is your least favorable, is not as favorable to you, and maybe you're not favorable to them either. Like this, I'm feeling like a mutual loss here between the both of you. But the Queen of Swords, I don't know, the Queen of Swords reversed is like is really just mean. She can also be sad, like just really struggling to be a good example, I would say, for sure. Because if it's about learning, the most effective way to teach people something is you can talk until you're blue in the face. If people see that you're not walking your talk, then it is not going to be received well, to say the least. So the Queen of Swords reverse, I'm just thinking, attitude, you could be too harsh with your words. You could be making too many assumptions about situations without doing research or without like communicating, say for example, what a person already knows before like so both the Queen and the King of Swords can be mansplainers to the core, or just like know-it-alls. What else? Mansplainers, know-it-alls, and they can be coercive as well. Coercive and having their own agenda. I would say, though, that because you are a fabulous Scorpio, that, you're able to maybe empathize on some level. But that's yet to be determined. And, this isn't for every Scorpio. Like, I feel like this is only going to hit home with a select few of you. And, the Queen of Swords reversed also may think that they're not smart enough. And so that's why they overcompensate. And that, my dear Scorpio, is a you problem. So you're going to have to fix that shit. You can do it. Clearly, the fact that these two core cards that are in air signs speak to the fact that you're already smart. It's just, you're too dumb to fucking see it for yourself. Page of Wands. All right. So new ideas, new goals, new desire to take action. That is what people see in you. That is how you are viewed within your environment. That's also the environmental influence on you, is that you want to take action. Now, how that is executed is yet to be determined. I would like to stress that. The Page of Wands is holding their flag. They have a flag, which means that there is a goal, and that is, to place the flag to mark a moment that something was accomplished. So it's yet to be determined that this thing has been accomplished. There is a journey. for this page. And flag carriers also, you know, it's like they initiate the beginning of something, right? And the whole something may have absolutely nothing to do with them. So whatever it is that you may be involved in is potentially bigger than you. And it's really, really important to know that, like, yes, you have this ceremonial role that is something that you agreed to, I imagine, and that you need to play it out till it's completed. And then once you show that you are dedicated and a person of your word, then you get to graduate to being a knight. You get knighted. And then, you know, it all just goes from there. All right, so we have the King of Cups reversed. Okay, I feel like for sure this is somebody that you do not want back in your life. That messes with you emotionally, that makes you feel bad, and clearly they're a bit of a weakness for you. They're a concern. Maybe they're not your concern. They could be part of your concern. Like this reverse King of Cups could be the King of Swords reversed, right? If this person is like an ex or just somebody in your life that was really unkind, like we have emotionally and mentally manipulative, like psychologically and emotionally punching you. And like usually the kings, when it comes to that, it's like to the death because they want to take over your shit. So why do you engage with these people? I don't know. Maybe you have to on some level. My advice would be to figure out an exit plan. Or maybe this is a person that you had to have an exit plan with already, and you're just, I just saw 222. 2222 on the clock. You know, exit plan or figuring out some way to further distance yourself from this individual. So how can you further distance yourself from this individual? I would say boundaries, clear communication, not getting caught up. I feel like direction. If you're all over the place with this person, you need to sort out your boundaries with them. And you need to do that as soon as possible. And maybe sometimes you're letting like old feels or like the fact that you've known them for a really long time get in the way. And I don't think that you necessarily have to like completely disengage from this individual, but you definitely need to sort out your approach and your energy output because it's all over the place. It's all over the place. So like, what are your boundaries? What are the different hats that you wear with this person? I know sometimes that's really overlapping with some folks. And how can you like really just step outside of yourself and see the big picture about what it is that you need to do and what you can do for this person, because clearly, like, I mean, there's some care there. So I don't like, if this is a really abusive relationship, I'm definitely not trying to trigger your feels. And if it's not that abusive, and because I don't want to advise somebody also to completely cut off somebody that, you know, is going to damage future connections. So it really is up for you to decide. But you definitely need to sort out your dreams, what is giving you anxiety. Like these two cards, to me, speak to catastrophic thinking. And catastrophic thinking is just allowing yourself to be all over the place and to just think that it's all going to end. It's all going to come crashing down. I'm surprised the Tower hasn't come out. But I would say that this person isn't trying to ruin your name. Like, there's no slander here. There's no slander. There's no plotting against you. So if you're paranoid about this person plotting against you, you don't have to worry about that. No one's trying to sabotage your shit. That's a gift. That is a gift. There is conflict that you need to address, though. So that's entirely your choice as to how you want to deal with it. How you want to, you know, how do you want to come to terms with various things? If you deal with this conflict, you definitely will be at a gain as opposed to a loss. It'll be like something that you just don't want to do, but you'll be better off doing it, I would say. So you're either procrastinating or really impatient, or both. You're holding something off. What is it that you want to address? I would say, look to this time span that is clearly lined out in the beginning. In the beginning. Just kidding. 7 days. Why not make it 8? There's 8 phases of the moon. Let's switch that narrative, right? All right. So, affirmation time, folks. Loving is its own reward. Okay, that's true. That's very, very true. We have the very act of loving here. The act of loving is the benefit of the risk. We all want to be loved back. We all want to be supported. But when you grow up, you see that it has nothing to do with how the person who receives your love reacts, and all about you just being willing to open your heart in this dangerous world. Holy shit, eh? All right. Be a gangster and love the fuck out of someone today and expect nothing in return. Wow. It is definitely a time to give as opposed to receive, Scorpio. So what does that mean? What that means is lower your expectations. And I would say this coming through and all this good stuff you have going on, acknowledge the fact that you are loved, even if you are dissatisfied. And I would say definitely don't complain. That's not going to get you anywhere. Okay. I don't think that you're a complainer though. But if you feel the urge, don't do it. All right. Let's do tarot affirmations. We have the 8 of Wands. Okay, look at this. Look at this, Scorpio. We got this, okay? I am the infusion of energy that repeat after me if you wish. Let's start. I am the infusion of energy that accompanies creative breakthroughs. I use my new insights to fine-tune my plan, allowing time to make adjustments and accommodate new ideas. I communicate my renewed enthusiasm and take action to put my new ideas into motion. I use the fresh energy and new ideas available to me to fulfill my plan. I make steady progress towards my goal and experience the effects of this breakthrough and renewal. All right, so again, we're all about breakthroughs and renewals. New moon, new month, new you, right? Okay, Scorpio, we will catch you next time. Take it easy and bye for now.